Hey y'all, this video will be about homo pedos. So, something that I've recently had an epiphany about is that just about every single gay person is also a pedophile. You know why? Because if that person is okay with breaking God's law about homosexuality, everybody knows that it's a sin to be gay. If that person's okay with breaking that law, they're okay with breaking all of God's laws. And it should be common knowledge that adults should leave children alone. An adult should never rape a child. An adult should never force a child to be sexual. Children do not naturally want to be sexual until they're about 12 years old, as far as I know. At least girls are that way. I can only hope that boys are that way. As far as I know, kids don't want to be sexual until they're about 12. So, no adult should ever force a child to be sexual before the age of 12, but then obviously then that's still statutory rape and it's illegal. So just keep that in mind. I don't necessarily think that everybody should now hate gay people, but you should be careful in regards to letting gay people around children. And this has been like a thing that people have been complaining about for a long time now, this whole like the cross-dressers going into like kindergartens and reading books to kids, you know. And I don't know why that's allowed. I'm guessing that only happened in New York and LA. I don't think it was in every city. But obviously that was an issue. I don't know why schools were allowing that. That's really strange. Why would any school allow a gay person to come in and read books to kids? That's weird. Like, gay people are weird. Okay, 50 years ago, gay people were literally thrown into mental institutions, and they saw gayness as a mental disability or like psychosis, basically. Being gay is basically like psychosis or basically like being psychotic. It's strange. It's not something that we should embrace. It's something that we should always see as strange. And I read this in an article, in Muslim countries, they literally kill gay people. If anyone is gay in a Muslim country, they literally put them to death. And that might be why, because they know that there's this connection that almost, basically, I'm going to say at least 90% of gay people end up being child molesters. Why is that? I don't know. Well, like I said in my last video, demons want to drag all the angels to hell with them. So someone who's gay usually is a demon because they just are. Because they're breaking God's law. Look at Romans 1. My dad always indoctrinated into me that gayness was the ultimate, most evil sin that a human being could commit. So, if someone's willing to be gay, they're willing to do anything. Anything. So I think that's why in Muslim countries they kill gay people. I'm not suggesting we do that in America, but we should definitely be cautious of them. And we should see them as crippled, like mentally crippled. We shouldn't trust them. Nobody should ever trust a gay person in any way, shape, or form. You certainly should never let them around children. Ever. Ever. Because like I said, if they're willing to break God's law about homosexuality, they're going to break all the laws, and they're going to exploit children, and they're going to molest children. Almost anybody who's gay is also a child molester. And I really hope that everybody realizes that. Don't ever let your kids or any kids be around anybody who's gay. And that was that whole theme for a long time. Love is love. Like, okay. You can't control who you love. Yeah, you can. You can pick who you love. Love is a decision. It's kind of a feeling, but it's mostly a decision. You can pick who you love, and you should pick someone worthy. You should pick someone of the opposite gender. You should pick someone your age. You can control who you love. I always could. I always could. It was always a very conscious decision on my part on who I was going to love. Anyways, so, yeah, I'll just conclude by repeating that. I think that we, as a society, should never, ever let any gay person around any child, ever. So just remember that. God loves you all. God bless. Bye.